describes my hectic life in motorsport and television and travel and all sorts of things, and it's meant to be light-hearted, and it certainly mentions a lot of people, many of the names, the famous cars and the famous drivers, and obviously I hope you'll be reading it. Mason's Motoring Mayhem, look out for it. And the organisers of the Donington Historic Festival are quite happy for me to plug it a little bit, they said. In fact, had the book been published this week, we'd be doing some promotion with it, but there are the booksellers in England and so on, and they'll all be stocking it in due course. I think this is the conclusion of the morning session, and we're ending it in a dramatic sort of way, because this is one of the noisiest cars at the event. I said the noisiest was the Ferrari, but I'm not sure, because this is a Firenza, a Chevrolet, driven by Mick Strafford. And Mick Strafford he brought this car from South Africa. In South Africa, the Chevrolet, not Vauxhall, but it's the same group, of course, General Motors, they produce this Firenza, and it's a Firenza Can-Am V8 engine, 358 horsepower, engine, 4-speed gearbox, and they had a lot of success in South Africa, but the Chevrolet dealer team disbanded in 1973. But it appears at a lot of these shows, and it's a pretty noisy contraption to say the least, and sometimes there's a great big spoiler on the boot. But the engine was sort of specially aspirated to cope with the very high in the forest mountains of South Africa. So Mick Strafford then, and he is a managing director of a bus company, so he probably spends half his time driving buses, so not like this, I hope. So a very completely unique car, obviously the only one in this country, the Chevrolet Firenza, all the way from South Africa originally. I remember actually competing in an event in South Africa in the early 70s, where I had a little incident which is written in the book, where I'm the only person ever to be run over by his own car in a world of hell. That's if you get the book, you'll find out all about it. But I remember seeing these cars competing on the rally at the time. So that concludes the section of the demonstration here at Donington today, but for this morning anyway.